Alright guys, Kazoo71 here on Coral Island. This game came out on November 14th, so it's been out a little while. I've been playing it recently, last couple of days. I got 51.4 hours of playtime, as you can see in the top right there. So I want to give you guys a little review on this game. I was going to record it and do a little bit of a playthrough, but I don't want to do too much. So just give you a heads up, there's a little bit of spoilers in this. So if you don't want to see any spoilers on this game, don't watch this video. But if you want to know what it's about, let me talk to you about this game. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys the character creator at the beginning of the game. So if you just want to see the review, watch till about 6 minutes. When I'm done, when you start seeing me do the character, that's when we're going to talk about the character. It's kind of a mix between Harvest Moon, Rune Factory, and Animal Crossing. So you have farming, you can farm, you come to this island, you're starting a farm. It's your parents' old farm. You farm, you ranch. So you got a coop with some different animals. I'm not going to show you all the animals, but as you can see, I have a chicken and a duck in there. And then you also have the bigger animals, and I'll show you this one too. There's a silo right there where you put the hay in. You can grow trees. You can grow long-term trees, short-term trees. You also have a lot of crops you can grow. As you can see, I have a sheep and a cow in here right now. So that's the ranching and the farming side. There's quite a lot of crops, you know, all the different seasons. There's also mining. There's 4 different shafts, mine shafts so far that I've gotten to. And in these mine shafts, there's monsters you got to fight. So that's kind of like the Rune Factory part of it. And they give you different things that you can use to craft other stuff with. As you can see, there's lots of rocks. You can hit these with picks. There's a couple of different weapons too. I'm just using a sword, but you can hit the rocks with picks to break them. You upgrade your rocks and your picks. You upgrade your other stuff like your axe and stuff. As you can see, I'm using dynamite there. See, there's 3 different levels of dynamite that I have so far. That was I think the second or third one I just used. 2 ways to get out to the next floor is go down. You break rocks and you're finding an entrance to the next floor, or if you have ropes, you can use a rope to go down, and there's a rope I just set down to go down 1 floor. So that's a little bit about what the mining. I don't want to show you guys too much, but there's different reasons you need a mine. You got to go through these mines. It's important. There's also diving. This is later on in the game. I don't want to go too far and give anything away, so I'm just showing you guys a little bit. You got to clear the ocean floor. You're harvesting with a sickle down here. There's some rocks you can harvest too as well, but basically you're doing different things in the ocean, and I'm not going to show you guys more than that because I don't want to give anything away. Several different shops. There's a blacksmith where you can upgrade your tools. You can also crack geodes and coffers that you find. Then that's where you do this stuff. There's also a shop. He sells different things too, but mostly, as you can see, you're upgrading tools, retrieving tools, and stuff like that. There's also a lab, and here's where you're going to kind of upgrade a couple of things too. I'll show you that. They sell some stuff. You can upgrade produce, like your 2 different types of trees I was telling you about, your hay and your crops. And then you can also crack open fossils, and you use the fossils and the things you get from the geodes, the fish and the bugs I'll show you about in a second. You put those in a museum as well. So you can donate those guys, you can offer them to raise the heritage of the island. Here's some different things you can get later on in the game, craftable items. I'm not going to go over too many because that's later game. So you have a general store where you can buy crops, the seeds. Excuse me, not the crops, but the actual seeds. And you have your 2 different kind of plants I was telling you about as well at the bottom there. You can also buy fertilizer and stuff from them. You can upgrade your bag a couple of times with this guy. So here's the museum inside. You can donate things that you haven't donated. You got to raise the town's rank. That's kind of like Dinkum, if you've played Dinkum too, and Animal Crossing and all these things. It's the same thing. So, and in the museum, you donate the bugs, the fish, the artifacts, the fossils. Sounds familiar, right? If you played Animal Crossing or any of the other ones, same kind of game. But this one, I think, is way more fun. I like this game. Here's the offerings where you offer different things. I'm just going to show you guys a few of them. Here's one that I've done 3 of them on. And when you complete those offerings, then more things happen on the island, and you know, the island gets a better rank, the heritage goes up, it gets a little cleaner, that kind of stuff. I don't want to cover too much, but that's what I want to show you guys. Now, there's also fishing in the game. So as you're looking at the fishing, they have a different, as you can see, where I'm trying to hold the button now. I'm using a controller for this, so you got to work the fish, and it takes a little bit to get used to. But if you go too far, you'll snap the line. So you got to be really careful. If the fish starts pulling, just like in real life, you want to let the fish have a little bit of slack in there and let them pull a little bit. If you pull too tight, you'll snap your line. So you don't want to do that. You want to be careful. And as you can see, I'm going to pull up a fish right here. There's a nice salmon there. You can donate that, or sell that, or eat that. You can catch bugs. There's several different bugs. I'm going to show you guys this is what happens when your inventory is full. When you try to catch one, it says inventory full in the bottom left, so don't go, and it just stays on the ground. So you can come back and pick it up later. Now here's some of the singles and datables you can look at. You have different outfits and expressions for them. So if you're into that crazy stuff where it matters what they look like, they even have them in bathing suits and stuff, and I'll show you what I mean. So here's one of them that I'm working on right now, and there's her. Different outfits for the season. So each season, as you talk to them, you get these different outfits they show up in. And I don't know why it keeps flipping to the bathing suit. It's weird. But you have different characters. I mean, they're like, here's one of the males. I'll show you this guy. So they're different sizes. They're different dynamics. Like one of them is a single mom. Some of them are short. Some of them are chunky. Some of them are tattooed. I mean, there's a wide range of people. They're just all not like cookie cutter like in some of these games. And so I'm just kind of scrolling through so you can see. But there you go, guys. A brief review. It's a really fun game. It's really addictive. I'm going to show you guys the entry part of it now if you guys are interested in the character creator. If not, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. But the next couple of minutes is just me creating the character at the get-go of the game and kind of what it looks like so you get an idea. You can change your outfits later. There's clothing stores. There's furniture stores. There's cooking stores. There's all kind of stuff. There's hair stores, or a salon, excuse me, so you can do all that stuff with your hair again later. But there's all kind of ways to change stuff. I just didn't show you guys everything. I just want to show you a brief update. But here, let me just let you guys watch this. This is the character creator. If you guys want to see it, just watch a couple more minutes here and you'll see what you can do. right, guys, I hope this was helpful. If you guys liked the video, if it was helpful, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please make them. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.